So we already know LeBron James is on the quest right now to become the, I guess, best basketball player in history, the ultimate GOAT. But so far, that has failed. Yes, Lestans, your GOAT is never going to catch that at all. It's just not. You can score all the points in the world, but seeing all his shenanigans over the past, I can't even count the first couple years in Cleveland. Probably after he went to Miami. So since went to go play with Miami and came back to Cleveland and now with the Lakers and all that stuff, we have seen the tomfoolery this guy has put on. But according to Rashad McCants, former University of North Carolina standout, before he went to the NBA and I guess dated a Kardashian. I think it was Chloe. And yeah, kind of flamed out in the NBA. But now it's on Gil's Arena, along with Gilbert Arenas. He said something very, I wouldn't say profound, but some of us with a smart brain, able to detect context clues and everything else with LeBron James' career. We already knew this. So, LeBron James has said a lot of big things, reading from the article, of course, big things in achievement. And this trait that the Los Angeles Lakers star has had with him since his early days. Similarly, after a recent revelation by former NBA player Rashad McCants, the Michael Jordan and LeBron James comparison has once again sparked the ever-heated debate over the greatest basketball player of all time, which I don't even think LeBron is even close to being that. You know, recently I have said that Kareem, Wilt are high above that level more than LeBron is. And I think I might have said Magic or Bird or even Kobe. When somebody said, why is Kobe in the GOAT conversation? Well, I might make a video on that just because that idiot asked. But anyways, keeps going. And a candidate channel on Gil's Arena, McCann shared a memorable moment from 2005 when a young LeBron James made a striking comment. According to McCann's, James only 20 at the time. I think they were both young back at the time. Only 20 at the time, trying to make the other 23 disappear during the conversation back in his youthful days. You know what? I get it. I know why he said it. Well, we all strive to be better than the previous generation or who came before us. I get it. I understand it. I don't fault LeBron for saying that. But let's go on. The bold declaration from James has resurfaced at a time when the debate between LeBron James and MJ remains as fiery as ever because of ESPN. Now approaching 40, James' comment highlights the long-standing rivalry that has captivated basketball fans for years. Debate over who deserves the title of greatest of all time shows no signs of cooling down. Michael Jordan's legacy, defined by 6 NBA championships and a transformative impact on the sport. And there it is right there. That's another reason why LeBron will never catch Jordan. The impact on basketball has been quite positive, especially in the 90s, in building the sport to what it is now. But anyways, it's a cornerstone supporter of his supporters' arguments. On the other hand, James defenders point to his incredibly longevity and sustained excellence. Well, the longevity is, well, that longevity, and that could be a lot of things, you know. We know we have the rumors of stuff out there. But let's keep going. Keep going. Currently, James is tied with Dirk, KG, Kevin Willis, and Robert Parrish for playing 21 seasons, with Vince Carter holding the record at 22 seasons. Damn. Dirk played for a long time. He played longer than I thought he played for. We know Robert Parrish played for a long time. I think Robert Parrish was not that far away from playing in the 2000s, as long as he was playing. But also, commentators like Gilbert Arenas argued that the GOAT debate often reflects generational differences. Yeah, you can say that to the stands, but they They still argue. Arenas noted it's all age groups. Everybody who's possibly 35 and under, you have new thinking. Well, I am 35 and under, silly Gilly, and I think Jordan possibly can be the GOAT, and it is the GOAT. But anyways, before that, the 40s and 45s was no thought process because the media we have today didn't exist. The perspective underscores how different eras have shaped views of the basketball legends. Adding another layer to the conversation, Arenas pointed out the media figures like Skip Bayless, known for his critiques of LeBron, which have struggled to maintain their careers if they have targeted Michael Jordan the same way. There was no making a career of Michael Jordan's slander, Arenas said, reflecting on different media landscape of Jordan's era. You know what? That's a lie, because they did critique Jordan. Especially when he, in his later years on the Bulls. They did. They always got on him for gambling and all kinds of other stuff. So what are they talking about? The only thing the difference between Jordan delivered. When you got a guy now that is linked up with probably 15, 10 or 11, maybe. Anywhere from 5 to 10 or 11 top 75 or even 50, well, no, not 50, but top 75 or / Hall of Famers in his career and hasn't put out the same output as Jordan. Come on now. But anyways, Gil's always saying something goofy without thinking about it. Additionally, McCann's remark comes at the heels of Stephon Marbury's statement on LeBron. And sensational revelation, Marbury said, shouldn't even be mentioned in the same breath as MJ. Marbury stands correct. However, Marbury's perspective reflects a common sentiment among those who value Jordan's unparalleled peak performance with his 6 championship wins and exceptional clutch play serving as the pinnacle of basketball excellence. However, it's essential to recognize that debate is multifaceted. Okay, stop bringing up the longevity. I think that's the end of the article. That's the end of the article. Stop bringing up the longevity. Stop bringing up the longevity. Please. Stop it. You know the reason why I'm getting pissed off at the longevity? Because the sport is being played differently now these days. Especially when it comes to LeBron. LeBron does not play on both sides of the court. He stands there like a statue, like a T-Rex, like a velociraptor, thinking about his prey and decides not to go after his prey, unlike the Raptors in Jurassic Park. He just stands there. And that's not just LeBron. It's most of these dudes that's playing these days. They don't really play defense no more. They don't play no defense no more. Jordan played on both sides of the ball and gave effort. And let's not forget, Jordan did spend 2 years out of the league. And then spent a couple of other years out of the league before he came back to play with the Wizards. But going back to what Rashad McCann said about LeBron trying to erase Jordan. Yeah, I get it. At 20 years old, yes, I get it. You at 20 years old, your career is just beginning. You have a goal of trying to become the best of the best of the best. I get it. I understand that. But so far, 20 years later now, he has failed that mission. Despite what the Lestans think. It's funny. I made a video just yesterday how the Lestans are trying their best to get the time stones and reality stones to erase not LeBron's legacy. Jordan's legacy, or trying to put down Jordan's legacy by saying that he never played anybody in the NBA Finals, which we all know it's a big lie. It's a lie. But anyways, we know that's a lie. We know that Jordan never played on super teams. They try to count Steve Kerr and John Sally as being, I guess, close to all-stars, which we all know Steve Kerr probably averaged at most 8 points for his whole entirety of his career. I think I looked at it yesterday. I think he averaged 6 points for his whole career. So I don't get where the super team came from. He didn't play with Dennis Rodman his whole entire career. And then try to say this guy tried to say that he stole Dennis Rodman from the Pistons to put him on his team, which we all know that's not true. If you do your research, Dennis Rodman, before he went to the Bulls, was playing on the San Antonio Spurs with David Robinson. So these dudes are trying to find different ways to erase whatever Jordan did so they can prop up this bum. And it's not working because we're here on the internet giving y'all the truth, but they don't want to listen to the truth. So now we got dudes going out here saying certain dudes are products of single moms and all kinds of stuff as an argument. Just dumb stuff, man. So they can win an argument. Sorry, people. When it comes to the greatest of all time conversation, it should be Jordan. It should be Kareem. It should be Wilt. And of course, Jordan. And if you really want to go out there, maybe Bird. Maybe Magic. Maybe Kobe. Maybe even Timmy. But then again, I think the greatest of all time when it comes to the center position is Kareem. If you want to break it down like this, the greatest of all time when it comes to the power forward position is Tim Duncan. The greatest of all time when it comes to the small forward position is Larry Bird. When it comes to the greatest of all time in the shooting guard position, it is Jordan. No doubt. Nothing can be disputed about that. I would never put Kobe in front of Jordan. That would be other stupid. As much as I like Kobe, can't do it. And the greatest of all time when it comes to the point guard position is, of course, Magic himself. It's not Steph. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, I'm not surprised by this at all. Also, I'm not angry by it or frustrated by what LeBron said 20 years ago, because we all said stuff like this. But now looking back at it, he's nowhere close to it. No matter how many years and how many points he put up, it's just not going to happen. Your body of work does not compare to Jordan's body of work, especially with all the freaking team jumping you've been doing. But anyways,